You're wasting hours every week on the same browser tasks, clicking through forms, copying data between tabs, scheduling meetings manually, and you know there's a better way, but you haven't found it yet. Well, that just changed. I'm Ava, and I help people learn and use AI tools that actually work, not the overhyped stuff. The tools that save you real time and make your work easier. And Claude just released something that's going to change how you work in your browser. It's called Claude in Chrome, and it's not just another chatbot. This thing can actually click buttons, fill forms, and run tasks for you while you do something else. Let me show you what this actually does and how to set it up, because this is one of those tools where once you start using it, you'll wonder how you ever worked without it. So what is Claude in Chrome? It's a browser extension that lives in your Chrome sidebar. You talk to it like you'd talk to an assistant, and it actually does the work, not just tells you how to do it. It navigates websites, clicks buttons, fills out forms, extracts data, and handles multi-step workflows. Think about all the repetitive stuff you do in your browser every day. Checking your analytics dashboard and pulling numbers into a spreadsheet, going through your inbox and scheduling meetings, filling out the same types of forms over and over, copying information from multiple tabs into one document. Claude can do all of that, and I'm going to show you exactly how. First, let's talk about who can actually use this. You need a paid Claude subscription. That's Pro, Max, Team, or Enterprise. This feature rolled out to all paid users in December 2024. If you're on the free plan, you can't access this yet. But if you're serious about using AI to improve your workflows, a paid plan is worth it anyway because of everything else you get access to. The extension only works on Chrome right now. Not Safari, not Firefox, just Chrome. But here's the thing. Most Chromium-based browsers like Brave and Opera should work too because they use the same engine. So you've got some flexibility there. Now here's what makes this different from every other AI browser extension you've tried. Claude can see what's on your screen, understand the layout of websites, and take actions based on what you tell it. It's not just reading text and giving you answers, it's actually doing things. Let me give you some examples of what people are using this for. You can tell Claude to go to your Google Calendar, find all your meetings next week, and create a summary document. It'll navigate to the calendar, pull the information, and compile it for you. You can ask it to go through your Gmail, find emails from a specific person, and draft responses. It reads the emails, understands the context, and writes replies in your style. You can have it fill out repetitive forms. Like if you're applying to multiple things that ask for the same information, just tell Claude what to fill in and it handles it. You can ask it to compare products across different websites and create a comparison table. It'll visit each site, extract the information, and organize it for you. And here's where it gets really interesting. You can teach Claude your workflows. There's a record feature where you perform a task once, Claude watches what you do, and then it can repeat that exact workflow whenever you need it. So if you have a weekly report you pull from the same dashboard, you can record that process once and then just tell Claude to run it every week. Which brings me to scheduled tasks. You can set up recurring workflows that run automatically. Daily, weekly, monthly, whatever you need. Claude will execute them in the background and notify you when they're done. No more setting reminders to pull that data or compile that report. It just happens. Now, when I first started exploring browser automation tools, I got overwhelmed fast. There are so many options, and most of them are either too complicated or don't actually work well. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. 1,800 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. People post what they're automating, what's working, what's not worth the effort. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. So now let's talk about what you should and shouldn't use this for, because this is still in beta and there are real risks you need to know about. Don't use Claude for anything involving money. No online shopping, no financial transactions, no payment processing. Don't use it for managing passwords or accessing banking sites. Don't use it for anything with sensitive personal data that you wouldn't want potentially exposed. The reason is something called prompt injection. Malicious websites can hide instructions in their pages that try to trick Claude into doing things you didn't ask for. Anthropic has built-in defenses, and they've reduced the success rate of these attacks significantly, but it's not perfect, so you need to be careful. Start with familiar websites where you know the content is safe. Use it for low-risk tasks first. Things like research, data collection, form filling on trusted sites, scheduling, email drafting. Get comfortable with how it works before you expand to more complex stuff. Always review what Claude is doing, especially at first. Watch the actions it takes. Make sure they match what you asked for. If something seems off, pause and review. You can stop Claude at any time. Now let me talk about the learning curve. If you're used to ChatGPT or other AI tools, you'll pick this up fast. The interface is familiar. You chat with Claude like normal, but now it can actually do things instead of just telling you how. The trick is learning how to give good instructions. Be specific about what you want. Instead of saying, make this better, say, read this article and create a bullet point summary of the main arguments. Instead of saying, help me with my calendar, say, check my calendar for next week and list all meetings with external clients. The more specific you are, the better results you get. And once you find prompts that work well, save them as shortcuts so you can reuse them instantly. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 1,800 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences, what's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip, no hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. The key is to start now while this technology is still new. Figure out the workflows that work for your specific situation. Build your systems. Get efficient, because everyone's going to be using tools like this soon. The people who learn them first get the advantage. That's Claude in Chrome, a browser extension that actually does the work instead of just talking about it. Available to all paid Claude subscribers. Works on Chrome, can navigate sites, click buttons, fill forms, run multi-step workflows, work across tabs, run scheduled tasks, and learn your processes. Not perfect, still in beta, has risks you need to understand, but genuinely useful if you use it smart. Go install it. Start with simple tests. Build up your skills. Save time. Get more done. And let me know in the comments what workflows you end up building with this. I want to hear what people are actually using it for. The real implementations, not just the theoretical stuff. That's it. Go try Claude in Chrome. See you in the next one.